What's up, Everyday Blades? Hope everybody's doing good today. We are not reviewing a knife today. We're reviewing a flashlight, a headlight to be exact. Flashlights fall well within our EDC family, so this company contacted me and asked me if I'd take a look at it, and I gladly said yes. So this is the Brinyte HCO1 Noctua. So it comes in this nice little case. Has a proprietary headband, which the nicest thing about this is, when you're not using it, it rolls up into a really nice package. So you can keep it stored away. And then when you get ready to use it, you just pull it out, tighten it to the back of your head, tighten that notch, turn that knob, good to go. This stuff is really comfortable. I wore it a few times in the backyard messing around last night, and it did really well. It's super bright. We'll take a look at that. It has one feature that really won me over. We'll talk about that here in a minute. It's probably the most important feature to me. So we're going to do, let's turn off a little bit of light here so it's not super bright. But so this is, you have a red light here and a white light here, and those are like auxiliary lights if you don't want to see that thing is super bright for just an auxiliary light, and you can turn it off and on. You can hold it down and it'll change modes. It goes bright, dim, bright, dim. You can double tap it and it'll go to red, and then I believe it's 3 taps and it's a red strobe. That'd be really handy if you were like in the woods, 2 people were looking for each other. You could really find each other with that. So we'll turn, let's do 1, 2, 3, back to the white light. Alright, now you have the big light, and that is, let's see, low, medium, high, low, medium, high, super high. Okay, now that's as bright as it goes, but that is super bright. I don't know if it says the lumens on here. I think it went up to 1,000 lumens. But one thing cool about this is you can not only have that light on, you can turn that light on as well for even more light. Make it even brighter for like proximity lighting. But I think most of the time when you walk through the woods or whatever, this light right here just for walking is going to be plenty. And that lasts a long time with that battery. And let's get to the battery. So this is the part I was telling you about that I thought was so cool. One of the things is this thing pops right off of here, and then you have a hand light. That's cool. But the coolest feature for me is I'm old school. I do like rechargeable stuff on certain things, but stuff where it has to work when I need it, I like to have changeable batteries. Let's see, get something to pry this open here. Because when you have to have it and it has to work, if it's rechargeable, you're not going to be able to recharge it in time. So there's the rechargeable battery that it comes with. It lasts a long time. But let's say this battery goes dead. You can put 3 AAAs in here. Now how cool is that? That to me, that is the coolest feature of this whole thing. You're always, I keep a big pack of AAAs in my truck specifically for flashlights and instruments and things like that I have to have for work. Because when my flashlights have to work when they have to work. I love the rechargeable aspect, but man, it seems like something you don't use very often. You get in a crunch and go to use it and it doesn't work. That is just super bright. 2, 3, there. That's on super bright. And then that's the backup light with it. But like I said, this light here, that would be enough to walk through the woods or whatever without without having to turn on the other light, which will make the battery last like, I think it was like 5 times longer. So this material is great. It doesn't have like the silicone on the inside. It feels good on your head. This takes a little getting used to with that bump in the back of your head, but it's not bad. It stays in place really well. I didn't do any like hard labor with it, like jogging or anything. But working around the backyard, I was working on my pool pump, and I had this on the whole time. It was super handy, man. With that big light, it lighted up like daylight, but most of the time I just used that little light, and it was plenty. So that's it. The Brinyte HCO1 Noctua. Check it out. They're super reasonably priced. I think $39. Durable. Has a battery gauge here on the side to tell you how much battery you have left when it's on. Really cool. Go out and get you one. Good job. Guys, thanks for watching. God bless you and your families. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.